and welcome back to Kick-On's brought to you by Ordira. We've been gone for a little bit. Nuxie was sick last week, so couldn't jump on the potty, but episode 37 kicking off today. Got a special guest in Shadeau Brain, but first, Nuxie, how you been? And feeling better now?
Yeah, bro, we had a whole household get crook. And then, we're back to almost 100%. Still got the sniffles, but, got to give the fans what they want,
The boys are saying you're just having some time off playing golf.
Well, yeah, that's my full-time job is golf here, apparently. But no, other than that, just coaching me under nines at Sherwood again. We've got three more weeks. We don't keep score, bro. You keep asking a question, we don't keep score.
I just want to know. You do. In your head, you would be keeping score.
I don't. The kids do.
Yeah, okay.
So I have no idea.
Does Lottie play footy?
No, she plays hockey. Little Lottie. She scored a couple of goals 2 weeks ago. So we had to buy her a Barbie and some ice cream. So
boy.
But you got to bribe them to get involved.
Yeah,
as much as
that's
you
like
can.
me and my little brother. He kicked 3 on the weekend, but we always put I put a little wager on it or put some money on, and he kicked last year at the end of it was his last game. Hadn't kicked a goal. Me and Mum were like, "All right, I'll give you $100 if you kick a goal." And he kicked one. We had to give him $100, both of us. So it was just. But that's what you got to do.
You must have deep
Then
pockets.
they just me. Yeah. Well, I didn't think he was going to kick a goal, and then I was broke. She watched the Olympics, Lottie?
Yeah, loves it. Loves Olympics.
Hockey?
Hockey. We got up and watched Titmus and the young Molly. I don't know what Molly's last name. Swimming this morning. But yeah, no, it's been good to have the Olympics back. 7 o'clock every night. We sit down and she watches half an hour of it, and then bedtime. So, but no, it's been good over the last couple of nights.
Yeah, no, it's good. Australia's doing well too. Medals.
Are we?
I think we were leading for a bit there.
Yeah, after day one.
That's all right. Up the
top. And then look, how's the little one going? What is it now? 3 weeks?
Yeah, she's a month this week. Or next week? No, next week. She's a month next week. So, it's gone well. She's sleeping a lot better than our son was. So, we'll take that. But yeah, it's good. She's more aware now. At the first week or two, they just they don't even know.
Routine.
Yeah, I can't really do much.
Food, sleep, and poo.
Changing nappies. Yeah, but family's going well, and we're playing good footy at the moment, so can't complain about that. Obviously had 2 good wins over the last 2 weeks, starting with the Swans and then the Suns on the weekend. What were your thoughts on those?
Oh, look, the Swans game, sitting in the grandstand, sort of mellowed out there after that 3/4 time when they got out to a 16-point lead, and then that last quarter, the start of the last quarter, when Hugh went bang bang, got everybody up and about, and then you kick in the winning goal. The celebration. I don't know.
I was on the floor.
I don't know who you're praying to, but
I was on the floor. I can't I didn't know how to celebrate. I'm standing up and I run around and boys will chase.
And then you go back to the running around where you beat 2-on-1 and you pick the ball up and it looks like your leg gave away. You could have ran it all the way in and then you hit the post. If you ran the ball in, you could have taken off the airplane all the way back to.
I would have jumped in the crowd. I reckon. It was a great win for the club, and obviously Sydney are going really well, and to knock them off at the Gabba in that way was awesome. And then obviously last week, the weekend just gone, another battle. I think we're coming off a 6-day break, so it was always going to be a tough one. The Suns hadn't lost at home all year.
2 tall defenders down.
Chief down, Joycey down.
Eric played probably one of his better games as well.
Eric had to go back for us and played a really important role. We valued it so much on the weekend and played a big part in us getting the win. So a few standouts. Obviously Zorks back to back Ashcroft medal.
Has that ever been done? Do you know? Do we know that? Do we know if that's ever been done? I don't know.
You'd say so.
Back to back in the same year?
In the same year, yeah. I don't know. It's impressive, though. He's just winding back the clock, Zork, and playing his best footy, so that's awesome. Chock, 35 and a goal, and Dunks as well, 31 and a goal. Just the usual names.
The old Smash Brothers.
Yeah, putting up some awesome numbers, but yeah, obviously 8 in a row for us now, and playing some really good footy as a team, which is good coming into the. Well, I think there's 4 games left.
5.
5?
5? 4.
Yeah, which is crazy. It's gone so quick, but it's playing good footy at the right time, which is important.
And then down to Marvel next week to go back to our Melbourne supporters. But yeah, no, we've got a good success rate. Hopefully, touch wood. Down in Melbourne, especially at Marvel. So
Saints playing
St
some good
Kilda's
footy.
playing good footy. They beat Essendon on the weekend by a lot. So we'll have our work cut out on the Sunday afternoon. Look, our VFL boys, they suffered their first loss after 8 weeks, going down to the reigning premiers, the Suns. They got within, I think, 3 or 4 goals there at one stage, and but the Suns just kicked away and steadied. Dev Robinson again is having a great year. He picked up 30 disposals.
Yep.
Brucey Revel, unlucky to miss, was unlucky to not play in the AFL, but had 26 possessions and 2 goals. He started on a wing and then moved into the midfield, and it gave us that extra pace that we needed through there. And then JL doing JL things, just racking up possessions after possessions with 29. So, the boys had their first loss in 8 weeks, and they'll go down to Melbourne this week on the Saturday to play Carlton at Icon Stadium on the Saturday morning, 12 o'clock. So hopefully they'll look there to cement their top 4 spot.
Yep, it's good they're in good form as well, and obviously not the result they won on the weekend, but some boys playing really good footy and putting their hand up for senior selection as well, which is always good coming in to the back end of the season. But stay with us, guys. Got a special guest in Shadeau Brain coming on after the break, and should be a good laugh.
Hey, Brother Cow, compared to our first episode, I think we've really hit our strides and started to really nail this hosting thing.
Speak for yourself, Nuxie. I'm an natural at this, I reckon.
Come on, bro. Don't hog all the glory.
Nah, you're right.
Thanks to Aldera headphones, we are lucky enough to have personalised sound right here on set.
And with their simple in-app hearing check, you can have your own tailor-made sound in minutes.
I know, bro. I have been loving my AO2 TV bundle as well.
Really?
Yeah, brother. It's been great to be tuning into all of the games this season. The sound is unreal, and it's like you're really there.
For our listeners, if you're interested in learning more about Aldera, head to aldera.com.au.
And if you're a Brisbane Lions member, don't forget to check out your member benefits page on memberships.lions.com.au to find the unique code and get your 20% off. Welcome back to Kick Ons, brought to you by our friends at Aldera. Ladies and gentlemen, Shadeau Brain, nicknames Fangs or Fangy or what?
Oh,
no, I'm joking. Sorry.
No, not joking.
Hey, bro, thank you for joining us. We're slowly building our repertoire, I guess, with our fans and stuff.
Nuxie.
Big word there. And we're thankful for you for coming along. And look, let's just go start with the general chat and let the fans get to know who Shadeau Brain is, and then we'll go into some true or false questions, and then that sort of stuff.
You've been wanting to get on the podcast, say lately.
Oh, secretly,
You come up and ask me all the time. Yeah, I've got to get on.
Want to get on?
I'm just waiting, mate. There's people waiting at the door, knocking on the door. So we'll get you on in a minute.
No,
here he is.
It's good to finally get on here. That's good. Thanks for having me.
And you're playing some good footy as well.
Yeah, no, I'm quite happy with the way I'm going. I suppose if you look back this time last year, I wouldn't have thought I'd be playing some games, but
It's awesome.
I'm fortunate with the injuries, but a new opportunity opens up, so it's been good, and the team's going good. Actually, that's the main thing. It's good to keep rolling.
Take us back to Sydney game. How was that? Was that your first AFL game at the Gabba?
Nah, second, but first full game. First actual full game. So
you did some really good things, mate. Like last quarter. We've already spoke about it, mate. But
says the one that put the icing on the cake. But
a couple of those spoils and mocks in the back line, like they were honestly like game saving. So to see you doing that, obviously a few games in, it's huge, and fans have been getting around you, which is
real
nice.
Do you want to take this off camera or something? I don't know.
Just showing a bit of love for my bro.
Nah, the back line's very easy to, I suppose, go out there and be your person that you are.
Yeah.
show your strengths. And with Harris down there as well, like it's pretty chill down there. So
yeah, I suppose that's like one of the best things. I guess you got Froggy, you got Chief down there who are massive leaders. How have you sort of found playing down there with them?
I think the one thing I've noticed is like from AFL to VFL is how much you like. I don't speak much in the VFL, but when I go back now, I speak a lot more.
Yeah.
I've just noticed that it pretty much forces you to speak. So
Yeah.
them yelling at you, it's just like, Jesus, I have to say something now because they're saying something. So it just forces you to speak. And I feel like going back to the VFL, like it's a big attribute to go back and speak to those younger boys, and it just comes naturally now. So
It's good.
yeah, they've been really good.
Look, off field, what do you like to sink your teeth into?
Oh, nasty. Wow. See,
Lucky he's got a hat on.
Nuxie,
And he lets his pockets in.
yeah, put that back on.
Put that back on.
Nah, I like to. I like to play a bit of golf. I play a bit with you, Nuxie. Don't mind a bit of golf, but
Jacket tomorrow.
jacket tomorrow, yes. Oh,
So tell everyone, like, what's the jacket the boys play? What? How many times do they play throughout the year when they can? I
it's
guess.
just just when you can.
When it suits the schedule.
Who won the last one?
The last winner was Jimmy Tunstall down at
Real?
yeah,
Jim?
Did Connor win
down at
one?
Royal Pines. Connor did win one,
But
but
it was a fake
one.
one. We take that off him.
Only because blokes were pulling out left, right, and centre.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be at Brisbane. Connor McKenna won that one, but that is no bingo.
So he
So
doesn't
you've
get
got to
his
have
name on the jacket.
you've got to have at least 12 competitors
Okay.
playing. The
Have you
jacket.
won one?
No, I haven't.
tomorrow's
I have come
But it's
very,
based on
very
your
close.
It's based on your
In the last
handicap.
three,
Handicap, yeah,
in the last
so-
3 holes, I've literally, as you say, choked.
Yeah.
So,
Nuxie. Where is playing? Sorry,
Brookwater, Mara. So,
just around the corner.
Yeah,
How many have you played in?
Probably should win. I probably should win tomorrow.
Really?
He's called
How many have you
Brookwater.
played?
Brookwater, home track.
Is this your like second or third or?
Second. I was favourite going into the last one,
What's your handicap?
I went to water.
but went to water,
What's your handicap?
15.5.
It's
But
better than me.
I've been. What's yours?
This guy
No, I don't even have one, mate.
Not at Houston out there. There's no handicaps.
Wait. Someone hit a hole in one out there the other day. Yeah,
it was a you.
I wish. Me and 40 haven't played in a while, but we'll get back out there.
He
Mate.
needs to get. 40 needs to be out on the golf course. So
We
he can
played at
start hitting
Manippy
some
as well.
balls.
Manippy's good. Just no bunkers.
Take his
though.
anger out
Nippy
on
is
the
good.
balls.
Yeah, he's an angry man. 40.
He is at the moment.
And new missus.
Yes. Yep.
How's that going?
Yeah. Good.
Nuxie, it's not funny.
No, good.
not laughing.
She's from.
He's in love.
She's from the sunny coast. So I'm up there a fair bit now, but it's good to get in.
We've got more coming on the trips up to the sunny coast. What else you get up to in your time off? Who you living with?
Jasper. So
How's that?
not bad. It's been good since we've lived together. Bit of banter goes on there.
Are you in the FIFA comp?
Nah,
Oh,
I'm
you're
not
not?
in that. But there's a fair few boys
Jazzy?
in that. I think he's going to join it.
Okay.
I'm thinking about joining it, but I'm no good at FIFA. So
The boys have
shouldn't,
like
but-
a FIFA, like everyone's like their own player,
Yeah,
and
that's
they
like-
play against like other teams
There's like
online.
Modi, Stas, Zano.
Talking about at lunch.
They're all in
That
there.
should be fun as I reckon.
Yeah. I think Jasper's thinking about joining that, but I'm no good at FIFA, so I won't be joining that.
You got an Xbox or a PlayStation? No.
Yeah. I play a bit of golf on that as well. So
on the
Can't get away
Xbox.
from
yeah. So if I can't get 9 on the course, I'll play 9 on the Xbox.
Doesn't improve your swing.
Oh.
Oh.
Tap Sport Spotlight, Nuxie. You want to take us
Yeah,
through
look,
it?
the AFL, so the Tab Sports Spotlight, the AFL last week floated the idea of a wild card weekend in finals. So at the moment, they've trialled this in the VFL. So you have your top 4 or top 6, I believe. Yep. So teams that finish 1 to 6 would have the usual week off after round 24, and then play the usual week 1 of finals. However, 7 and 10th, 7th all the way to the 10th, would play the week after round 24.
Straight after.
Yep, and essentially start the final series. A bit like the NFL style, without the conferences, so to speak. Look, will it work when Tassie comes in? it's a good idea. I know the VFL's trial it this year. So, it'll be interesting to see how it all develops with the VFL.
So they're going to do this exact format, 7th to 10th play.
Right now, at the moment, they have got that in place. If you look at a VFL ladder, so from 7th till 10th, they have, I think it's orange.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's orange. And then 1 to 4,
Yeah,
they have the normal 1 to 4.
Yeah.
And then 1 to 6, they have a line across as well.
What do you reckon?
I don't mind it. I reckon, gives a bit of excitement for the fans. Obviously you got the top 8 that does, but I feel like having a team that could win it outside the 8 says, I suppose, Hawthorn at the moment going so well if they weren't to make the 8, but I feel like it just makes more excitement and just makes you, I suppose, make sure you're on in finals. Anyone could win it, so I reckon it's a good idea.
Yeah, I don't mind the idea. I kind of like where it is now at the moment. I don't really like that much change, but it'd be cool for the fans to see, I reckon.
Hey, well, exactly right. Like I think you're saying, Hawthorn at the moment, the informed team, along with the Bulldogs, and Hawthorn looks like they're outside the top 8 at the moment, but they're probably essentially, a top 2 side going into a finals like that.
And I reckon teams like that will go deep into finals because they just play with, they've got nothing to lose. So it would really actually test a top 8 side to play that because they've got nothing to lose. They're just going into it with a free hit, really.
Yep. So does that mean that 7th to 10th, so one team, two teams,
Two teams
go
will
through?
go. So that'll be the top 8 then.
Yeah.
And then 6, well, then you go back to the same.
Okay, yeah,
So you'll go
yeah,
6 play
Yep.
at 8th, 5 play 7th,
okay.
and then 1 play 4,
Okay, yeah.
2 play 3. So.
Yep.
But with the wild card weekend.
And Tassie coming in.
Tassie coming in.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
no, look, it'll be interesting. But again, and see what the results are with the VFL this year. And then, I think the AFL will reassess that and have a look. But it'll be good for the fans, an extra week of footy.
Yep.
But, who knows? Who knows? Again, people don't like change. So,
Yeah.
the opening round came through and everyone's like, hey, what do we want to do? So, yeah, look, that's a...
We'll
see what happens. And, moving on.
Hey guys, I know you've missed it. It's Cal's recommendations here. I've got one quick one for you. Just the rise and fall of Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars by David Bowie. If you haven't given that a listen, it's a great listen. And obviously David Bowie, a pioneer in rock music, and takes on the persona of a guy named Ziggy Stardust. Just some beautiful music in there. One of my favourite songs from that album would have to be Starman. That's probably the most well-known one as well. But yeah, give it a listen and hope you like it.
Look, again,
questions.
we had a fan questions last week. It was just us two. Not last week, the week before, answering questions of the fans, and it was a bit of a hit. So we got a couple of more questions.
Maybe we ask them to Shads.
So Shads, I'm going to ask both of you because I'm actually not a player. So
think you are?
Question. Oh, look, I should be.
Oh.
Questions comes from Mal. This week there's 4 questions. So the first question comes from Mal. Who was the biggest prankster on the team?
I'm going to say Big O.
Yeah.
Last year he's done a few pranks. He's what's one he's done?
The one to
Food colouring?
Richie's car.
Yeah, put what's it?
These little
Bouncy balls in.
these little ball pit balls.
Yeah.
All in Richie's car.
Got caught on camera too.
yeah.
The camera picked it up.
What was the prank that someone played on Charlie? About a fine?
Oh, that was funny.
That was a good
That
one.
was
Dunks.
Dunks,
did
yeah.
that.
What was that for?
That was for the tax.
No, the melee? Was it a melee?
No. He missed an appearance.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And they faked a letter from the
He was
AFL.
so filthy
It
that
was like,
day.
oh, so good.
In the meeting
And
room.
Gil McLaughlin's signature.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
He's not even the CEO
Yeah.
anymore.
In the meeting room, he was so filthy
He
that
was
day.
flat.
Um,
And then Big O's done the food colouring.
yeah. No, I
In
like
the
Big
water
O.
bottle?
Yeah,
so
fair enough.
good.
I reckon Oscar McInerney, and he throws the slightest ones and you don't think it's him.
Yeah. He's funny.
Yeah,
He's a
no,
very
I
funny
reckon
man.
too.
So we
Yeah.
say Big-O.
Yeah.
All right, question. The next question comes from Nolan. Favorite place to go in Brisbane, and you can't say the Wynnum Boathouse, Cal.
It's actually the Manly Boathouse in
sorry,
Uxie, but
sorry.
anyway. Favorite place to go in Brizzy? This could be anything, I guess. Like restaurants, golf
I
clubs.
actually don't mind the Rabbit and Co. Cafe in Cooperoo.
Oh, what a plug! That's a good plug.
Yeah, it's a nice.
Rabbit and Co.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just a
we've
little
been-
cafe
we've been
down the
there.
bottom of the hill there. Can't think of
You
where
don't.
it is, but- you haven't been there.
No, is that where the roundabout is?
Yeah, you're thinking Rabbit Hole.
No,
Rabbit Hole.
no. Rabbit and Co.'s just down.
Ah.
I don't know. I don't even know how to explain where it is, but it's a good little cafe there.
Favorite place? I'm going to say there's a little place called The Arsonist in Manly. I don't know if anyone really knows about it, but the food is amazing. Like, me and Loz went there one time, and very, very good food. You should try it out when you come down that way, mate.
What's it called?
Instead of driving all the way to the Sunshine Coast, come down to Manly. The Arsonist.
You
Fair bit,
should
actually.
go to
meat.
Southside in Fish Lane. It's South Bank. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
too.
I actually fish over in Manly a lot, so
On the rock wall.
yeah.
Yeah, I do
Catching
too,
it?
mate.
Me
I
and Messi
catch
Torrent,
heaps. I
I've
catch
caught a few
heaps.
tailor there before.
Taylor.
There's actually been snapper caught off there by Brucey Rebel.
Oh,
Yeah.
Brucey. Thanks for the invite, boys. Didn't want to come.
Next question comes from Jade. What team did you support growing up and why?
One was Collingwood, and then I don't know why I went from actually. I think my preschool teacher was a Collingwood supporter, and she brainwashed me. But ever since that grand final, I couldn't hate them anymore now. They win one as soon as I stop going for it. So, yeah.
You?
Port Adelaide. Only because my cousin played for him.
Yeah, I was Adelaide. My dad went for Adelaide, and they won the flag the year I was born. So
When are you born? 93?
97, bro.
Nice. Like,
Jeez,
you're a
you're
pup.
getting old.
You reckon? When are you
Well, you're
born?
looking old anyway.
Right, yeah. Right, yeah, fanger.
Hey, that makes me feel old. I was 13 years of age.
when was your year of birth?
2004.
That's just crazy. Anything after like 2000 now is just blows my mind.
And the last question comes from Tilly. If you had to live with two teammates, who would it be and why? Also, who wouldn't you want to live with and why?
I'll go the easy two, Will and Jasper, because I've already lived with them and they were pretty easy to live with. Pretty good blokes as well. And two blokes I wouldn't want to live with. I reckon Moddy would be one. I reckon. And Kai, you couldn't have Cotty. You couldn't have
that
Kai and
bloke.
Moddy in the same house. I don't think. I think
One of them's enough.
Yeah, I just think I'd have headaches all day, every day.
I'm with you. If I had to live with two teammates, who's like real clean and tidy? Henry Smith would be
Henry.
like real clean.
Payne's real
Payne.
Payne gets in the car after trainings and stuff like that, and he like washes his hand with disinfectant wipes.
Yeah, that's the type of guy I
Like
wanna live
he's that clean and
Yeah,
like
and who I wouldn't want to live with is probably Chucky,
Yeah.
Charlie, and I don't reckon I live with Moddy.
No.
Moddy would just be like, does he sleep? You reckon?
he couldn't, could he?
It's just, he's
He's-
full of energy. That
I don't
bloke.
know how he is, but yeah, I wouldn't be able to do it.
True or false? This is for you, all right?
For me,
So
Yeah.
we've got about 6 questions, true and false.
By the way, sorry, great
Should I be
questions
worried
from
about
the
great
questions
questions from the fans. And
Thanks,
keep them
Generation.
coming
Sure
through.
they're
Yeah, we'll keep it going.
We'll keep asking questions. They allow us to answer some questions that we need to
Don't be
answer.
scared, mate.
I'm starting to get a bit nervous. I don't know what these are.
Shadow, I'll start off with an easy one. True or false? Are you one of 13 kids?
That is true.
And
yes.
can you name
Can you
those
na- yeah.
13 kids, please?
Yes. So, Whisper, Jock.
Hang on,
Shadow.
no, from oldest
Oh,
to
okay.
youngest.
Oh, you've muddled me up now.
Watch
Cre-
it, don't swear.
Chrissa, Brendan, James, Brittany, Willow, Jed, Zach, Forrest, Winter, Jock, Whisper, Jasper, Shadow.
Wait, what are you? So what are
You're
you?
the youngest.
I'm number 11. No, I missed a couple, so yeah.
Nicely done.
Well done.
13, that's crazy.
Paney has a fetish for planes. Do you have a fetish for snakes?
I wouldn't say it's a fetish, but I'm not like a poisonous snake. If it's a brown snake, a red belly black snake, I'll stay away from them. But if it's a python, I'll happily pick it up. Yes. They're harmless. Yeah.
Not when they're hungry. All right. So
Lucky.
I've got bigger things.
does
than
your
anyway.
sorry another question. Another one is does your brother-in-law umpire in the VFL?
I wouldn't say brother-in-law, but yes, my girlfriend's brother does.
And has he given you a free kick?
Have you been getting these off Ben Hudson? That's what I want to know.
How did we not know about that?
I know exactly. You still haven't answered my question though.
I'm just asking if you got them off Ben Hudson.
Maybe.
I don't tell my reliable sources.
Because I know you did.
You still haven't answered that question.
Come on.
What question?
Did he give you a free
Did
kick?
he give you a free kick?
No, he gave one against me.
Oh wow! What a brother-in-law.
Is it true that on every day off you drive up to the Sunshine Coast? And is your toll account, so what is it, linked? You spending like $90 in tolls per month? Is that true?
That's false. That is false. I don't go up every. No, I don't go up
Every second day.
No. No. I'd say I go up once or twice a week.
That's every second day.
No, once, sometimes twice, mostly once. And sometimes I don't use tolls because it does get expensive.
So you use the extra $5 in fuel and just makes no difference.
No, when I want to get home, I go to the tolls. But when I don't have to get anywhere quick, then I just don't go to the tolls.
Do you have to go through, what, 2?
Yeah.
2 tolls.
So
that's probably like $10 every time you go up.
No, I think it's like $6.
Oh, that's not too bad.
No, that's each trip there. That's $6 through the first tunnel.
Yeah, but when I
And
come,
you got to go through the second tunnel. That's
no,
another
I think it's
that's
only,
another
no,
$6.
I actually think it's only
$12.
No, I think it's only one tunnel. I think it's only one tunnel. I can't
No,
remember.
because where you live, you go out, around, and onto the freeway.
How do you know where I live, bro?
I picked you up. We
We
got one more, haven't we?
Oh,
One more,
yes.
yeah.
Pre-season meal. Your first pre-season. What are you eating on the way to? What are you eating on the way to training?
Where did you get this from? Yeah, so
You stop into the fuel station.
so first
To
pre-season.
get some fuel. Haven't eaten breakfast. What are you eating?
No, well, first of all, I was a tradie before I got drafted, so I didn't give a crap about what I ate. First pre-season, I would just get up late because I'd try to get as much sleep as I could.
Yep.
And the boys, Jasper and Will, I'd come in with them. One day they had to stop for fuel, so I went into the servo and got chicken tenders and an oat milk. And I got back in the car and Jasper's like, "What's that smell?" And I'm like, "Oh, just a bit of chicken tenders."
What time is this?
Oh, like 7 o'clock in the morning.
Who's selling chicken tenders at
No,
that time?
well, BP and stuff
BP,
always have the hot
BP.
box, you know.
Yeah,
But
They always had that hot box that is
for the
microwave
tradies,
from
yeah.
there.
Yep.
But and then after that, I sort of learnt what a nutrition is and learnt my diet. So
Did you train well that session or?
no, I genuinely said to Jasper that day in the warm up, I said, "I'm seeing stars," and it was the longest
warm-up.
session, like in the run throughs, and it was long, and I think it was like a 13K session, and I was
grim.
cooked, but no, I've improved.
a long way.
Yeah, I've improved that a lot. So
Oh, very nice. That's all we got for you for that.
no, thank you.
We didn't stitch up too bad.
No,
This
not too
week,
bad.
Anthony and Shads, we got St Kilda at Marvel, obviously going down to Melbourne. Thoughts on the game and the matchup?
Yeah, I think Saints are in really good form.
Yep.
As we've seen earlier, and we're in really good form. So I think it's going to be a really good game. But I feel like if we can get going, we'll be hard to stop. And the same with them. If they get going, they'll be hard to stop. So it's just a matter of, I suppose, who can get going the quickest, and then who can hold on.
What are you laughing at, bro?
Who can just get going? Let's just get going.
Right.
Well, they're the same.
this is what-
I know that.
They like to get the handle
and
received.
Marvel
They
is a
like to-
fast ground, so both teams are very strong on offense. So it'll be a fast game, and whoever scores the most goals wins.
That was worse, bro. Whoever scores the most, obviously.
Anyway, so the key matchups so Harris will probably come back in, hopefully. So he'll go to Max King, not Max King.
No, he's out.
Or Max King's out. So
so I think Sharman's been going all right for them. I think he's their leading goal kicker for the last 3 weeks. So that'll be a good test for Harris and a good test for Sharman.
And Bez will probably go to Jack Steele. Potentially,
not too sure, Anthony.
Yeah, but I'm just look, mate. I'm just throwing ideas.
Just give away our secrets, mate. All good.
But it's a special game though at Marvel. So we've got I don't know whether people have seen a bloke by the name of Scott. He's his first time in
catch.
I guess ever in an elite sport. The major sponsor Yui, our major sponsor, has given up their name and. Given it to a guy by the name of Scott, who will replace the Yui logo. So if there's any Brisbane Lions Scott supporters out there, look, go and buy a jumper because your name is going to be on the logo, and it can be the Brisbane Scott who sponsored the major sponsor of the Brisbane Lions. So very good initiative by our major sponsor in Yui. Look, we can't wait to see our Victorian fans again. We've got 2 more Victoria games. So the Marvel one and then the G against Collingwood Magpies. The VFL is on the Saturday at 12 o'clock again at Icon against Carlton. So if you want to make it a footy weekend, try and get down to Icon to support our VFL boys, and then head over to the Sunday afternoon game against the Saints.
Very nice, Anthony.
You're not getting much better at this, are you?
I actually thought I'd go.
I thought you were getting.
Just
No,
to
I've
the
been
fans
You're
at
just
home.
taking the piss out of
So
him.
but at the fans, every time I walk around the Gabba, they go, "Hey, Nuxie, well done! I really like your podcast."
I've been listening, and
But
I thought you were getting better, but I don't know about that.
the funny thing is though, I was walking as an hour before a game, right? And I was walking from the car park to the stadium at the Gabba, and this lady walks past and she goes, "Good luck today, Kalachi." You know what the funny thing is? Kel would have been like on the ground warming up, So
I don't know.
Anyway,
Is that an insult?
It might be the hair.
they're good-looking people. That's what we are. So,
I am.
Yeah, it must be like pockets that we got happening.
No, his pockets are there. It's just the back bit.
See, it's play on for me. I can,
Have a crack.
No,
I'll be able
me
to crack at Shadow
Cal and I have
because he has a crack at me.
a bit going on. But when boys try to jump in and take the crap out of me,
Yeah, like this bloke.
no. I don't mind him because I
cop
give
it
it
all
to
the
him.
time.
Do you give it to him as well?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
I cop it
When
all
we
the
give it to
time.
each other, everyone's a bit like,
Yeah, it's like, it's like me and 40. Like,
Yeah.
I take the piss out of him as much as I can, but
I
he
do that
does it
too.
back. But
Yeah.
people are like, whoa.
Just calm
This has
down.
been this is a thing that's been going on for a long time.
Yeah.
It goes too far, you guys. Like even Charlie, for instance, he's the
Yeah,
worst.
Chuck can't take
He
it.
can't
though.
take it. I give it back to him and he starts sooking.
Every
And his
time
body
I-
lip starts walking along the ground.
every time with Cal, and I take the piss out of Cal, and Charlie always go. And he was the one without a front gate for about 6 months.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
15
Exactly.
He
Damn,
talks
dentist appointments.
like this.
Oh, yeah. Come on now, stop teasing him.
Look, Shadow, good luck with golf tomorrow. Wish you all the best. I reckon I'll get you covered tomorrow. But look, thanks to everybody for your time. Thanks, Shadow, for
thank you.
coming on. Good to see you again, Cal.
too, Nuxie.
Through the 4 walls at the Brisbane Lions here. And thank you to the Lions fans for tuning in. Don't forget to follow and subscribe to Kick-Ons. And we will see you next week.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.